Oh, both squads have been waiting for this all day long, and it's finally here. The moment of truth, EASHL club action. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Tigers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. Sends a pass over. Pass in front. The Tigers have it now. He's got a step. And that chance falls apart.
Well, yeah, and I think that, he was looking at the goaltender, seeing where they were at, right? So recognizing whether he needed to shoot or deke, and just a misfire, a miscue there that's extremely frustrating for him and his team.
New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end.
Tiller's trying to gun it out there, James. I mean, he looks injured. He's really laboring, but trying to put himself in a good position to get off the ice.
Toronto's got the puck. Sends the pass over. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction.
Lehman's doing everything he can to uplift his team here. Just look at that last sequence. It was so impressive. The way he was desperate and the athleticism shown in that save, got to give his team a ton of confidence.
Great timing to come up with the interception. They got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Wild Wings been nabbed for tripping.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
New Jersey's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And it's a quick pass to Matthews. Blocked, although that might be...
Oh, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would...
New Jersey's got it in their own zone. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
New Jersey's looking to break out. Penalty has expired. You've got to give the shorthanded unit a lot of credit there. Oh, blocked down by Wagner.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Still lots of time left in the period. Still no score in this one. Toronto's won the defensive zone draw. Right through center and into the offensive zone. What a steal in his own end. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Bertine. He says, let's get physical on that play. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. More than half the period has expired. The game is still scoreless. Toronto's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. And they cough it up at center. Picking up some steam at center ice. Makes his presence known on the ice. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Tries to the crease. He got all of that one.
Matthews is going to continue to fight through this shift, James, but there is something bothering him. He just doesn't look right.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. New Jersey's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Here's a chance! And what happened there, partner?
I think sometimes when you have time and you're trying to process, you're taking a little bit too much time. And I don't think there was the confidence, right? The confidence to know exactly what he wanted to do, and in the process, he flubbed it.
Strong defensive effort. The Tigers gain control of the puck. Jostling for the puck, he loses control. Let's see what the officials are calling. Tiller's going off for interference.
When your opponent doesn't have the puck, you can't interfere with their forward progress too much. You can cheat a little bit, James, but that's over the top.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
But there's no better way to break the ice than to put it in the net on the power play on your first opportunity. Wouldn't it be nice to get the first goal of the game on the PP?
Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. New Jersey's penalty killers get a hold of it. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Seagulls have it now. Receives the pass. Looking for space inside the D zone. New Jersey's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Quick feed to Jordan. The one-timer! Oh, great glove save by Lehman. Berteen's got it in the defensive end. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Tiller's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
The power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Oh, what a hit! He scores!
You're taught when you're a little kid that you have to protect the interior of the ice, and the defender caught way outside the dots, has to hustle back to get to that coverage, and by then it's too late.
Rocks him on the play.
Matthews is going to have the home crowd on his back all night. There's going to be a lot of noise when he touches the puck, but that's what happens when you injure their player.
And they cough it up in the neutral zone. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Period number two set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
New Jersey's coaches aren't going to be happy. They know why they're trailing in this one. There's been zero accountability from a defensive standpoint. They've got to find a way to limit the odd-man rushes.
Taken along the wall by Berteen. The Seagulls move the puck in the defensive zone. Toronto's got control of it now here in the offensive end. New Jersey's moving it up the ice. Takes a shot. And that's off the glove and will play on. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Moves the puck. Broken up at center. And he easily stops that one. Lehman's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Loses the coverage there. Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. And you can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
That opportunity's rejected. New Jersey's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, look at this. Takes a shot. Oh, steals a goal as he flashes the glove all alone. Oh, Tavares on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Slides the puck over to Kavanaugh. Moves it to Baumgartner. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. They pass ahead. He scores! What a finish!
Well, he explodes into that one-timer. It's a perfect setup, and he's in wonderful position. Gets a perfect rotation and buries it. Sometimes when you're an odd-man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Toronto's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And he takes the feed. Shuts him down. Tiller's lugging the puck. Takes the feed from the left side. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Denies him in front.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Tries to feed it over to Wild Wing. And he sidesteps the check there. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Layman's last save has...
Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, here we go. The debut performance in the EA SHL. Opening face-off just moments away. The Nighthawks take possession to get this one underway. And that's off a stick. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Misses. Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. Huge steal in his own end. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Oh, he got thunderstruck on that hit.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's message sending, James. I mean, you want your...
Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Pounder didn't even have her broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
Puck picked up by Matt. Takes the feed. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Broken up in the neutral zone by Forsberg. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end. The Icebreakers grab possession with the puck. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, you could see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit. Forsberg
Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
More than half the period left to play. The Icebreakers have all... momentum right now, leading by 2. Carries it across the line. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Fires it! Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here, James. Just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
The Nighthawks played along the wing. Here's a centering pass. Oh, off the iron. Dishes it off. Grabbed along the boards by Matt. What a stop.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Now a quick pass to Lindgren. Look out, here they come on the attack. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The Icebreakers have taken control of this one, now leading by 3. Passes out front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Long lead pass to Rhodes. Shakes off the coverage. No ice. Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
Well, so creative and free. And the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not...
History being made here tonight in the EA SHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports, their very first game in the league. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Icebreakers get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Sends it out in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Well, the entire bench loves this one. I mean, not only does he score the goal, but he wins the battle that allows him to gain possession of this puck. I mean, it is a fight. It is compete level that gets this goal.
The Nighthawks take advantage of some home cooking, and look at this. They're on the board quickly in this one.
Talk about a quick start, James, and really making the away team work harder. And this is something they didn't want to see when the home team gets the advantage and gets on the board early in the frame.
Gets in front of it. Oh, this has turned into demolition derby night after that collision.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up. We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 the score. The Nighthawks take possession after that neutral zone face-off. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Josh. Into the offensive end now. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Takes control of the puck. The Nighthawks will play from the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Brock. Oh, that was like a car crash. Blocked, and he may have to stop the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Poked away by Dupuis. Oh, and he has the answer there with a fantastic stop. Quick pass to Josh. Slides it up front. The Icebreakers will play it against the wall. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
They've got some momentum here. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Lehman's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Strong use of the body. And that's deflected. The Nighthawks have it behind the cage. Sends the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Picks off the pass. The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. The Nighthawks get a hold of it. Puck scooped up by Lee. And he takes the pass. Puts him hard into the wall. Moves the puck over to Brock. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Josh is going off for interference.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by one. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
The Nighthawks get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with winning the opening faceoff.
And he passes it up ahead to Nugget. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Icebreakers gain possession of the defensive zone. They move the puck out of harm's way. Looking to break out here on the power play.
Well, this power play certainly hasn't been good. They have to find a way to gain some traction, and where it starts is getting in. That is the key to any power play, to set it up and then drive the net.
Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Oh, did he drop a thunderous hit there? The Nighthawks have it against the wall. The Icebreakers get their man back. We're back to even strength.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Pokes it away in his own end. Grabs the puck in the corner. Jacobs works the puck in his own zone. Pesci's got it against the boards. Oh, he'll feel that one. Stops him with a glove. Picked up along the wall by Reed. Oh, great read on the play. The Nighthawks take possession here in the open ice. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Picked off by Dupuis. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. Still a lot of hockey left in this one as period number 2 gets underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Nighthawks are playing hard tonight, in particular in the offensive zone. They've got that shot mentality. They're driving and attacking the net.
Jabs the puck away. The Nighthawks have it in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Jacobs. The Nighthawks play it near the point. Sidesteps the check. Oh, a clutch save!
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
The Icebreakers have it now. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Knocked away. Here's a short pass to Josh. The Nighthawks take possession in the neutral zone. Brock's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, and he whiffs. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Right up the gut. Here they go. Tried to get 2Q with it and loses possession.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Nuggets got it along the wing. And that's broken up. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Nighthawks have taken a 1-0 lead. Nuggets won it off the faceoff. Up along the wing. Quick feed to Brock. And he makes the save with ease. Jordan's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Nighthawks are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Rips it! Stones him on the play! Takes it across the blue line. Shot! Fearless. Totally fearless on the block. Sends it over to Brock. And that's broken up by Lee. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Jacobs moves the puck. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Moves it to Jacobs. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Driving right to the front. Big stop right there. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Past the midway mark in this period, the Nighthawks lead it 1-0. Nuggets won the draw here in the defensive zone. And now he passes up to Brock. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. Josh has gained possession inside the neutral zone. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Trying to shake loose. What a stop on the breakaway. Angles it over to Brock. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And that pass is redirected. Handles the pass. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Sent into the offensive zone. Nuggets taking it from his own end. Passes it over.
Whoa!
And he puts it into his...
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
The Nighthawks are humming tonight after making it a 2-goal lead here, and what an effort.
Yeah, I mean, they've earned their goals. They've had commanding possession, James, and they've really been authoritative with the puck. They've skated off of it, they've supported the puck carrier, and they've given themselves an opportunity to attack.
Scores! And there's the hat trick, and let those chapeaus fly!
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
The Nighthawks continue to lead here late in the second period by a wide margin. Jacobs scoops it up here inside the defensive zone. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Quick pass to Wilson. And he takes the dish. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Looks to pass it to Brock. Pesky's going to play it from the back of the cage. Slides it across. Look out. Shuts the door with a great save. Jordan's dying seconds and he makes the save. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. One team set for their maiden voyage here in the EASHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cybulski. Welcome to a fun night here on EA Sports. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Icebreakers will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Quick pass across to Chow. Here's a chance. Backhander, and a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Moves it quickly over to Chow. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Looks to get the puck over to Chow. The Icebreakers take it along the wall. Nice poke check. Slides the pass over to Datsuk. Here's a shot, and he makes the save. The Icebreakers looking against the half wall. He might have a step here. He's in all alone. And he goes back to regroup. Solid check to slow him down. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Handles that one. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Still lots of time left in the period. We're still scoreless. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
And now it's over to Chow. And he takes the feed. Moves the pass in front. And that shot's blocked. Oh, catches him on the open ice.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Here's a blast! That goes wide. Puck exits the zone. Hughes moves the puck along the line.
This is such a high-energy shift, and it's the reason why they have sustained pressure in the offensive zone. Their opponent back on their heels, looking real tired now.
My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Oh, wow, another great save. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Lays into the body. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Past the halfway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. The Nighthawks take possession off the faceoff. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Stopped by the goaltender. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Oh, wow! From the back of the cage with the puck. Takes a shot. He scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
Well, he gets lost in coverage here, but it's absolutely a perfect pass distributed right on a tee to him in his wheelhouse, and he finishes it off. That's just a beautiful, deceptive shot. Most goaltenders are going to give you their glove hand and want you to challenge there. But instead, the shooter makes a great read and beats the goaltender high stick side.
The Nighthawks are up by one here in the back half of the opening frame after that strike.
Well, you know that the strategy has been one thing, put the puck to the net, and they have owned the shot share in the opening frame, no question about it, James. Now they find themselves with a one-goal lead. They got to continue to press to see if they can extend it.
The Icebreakers have it from their own end. With possession along the wall. Shot! Scores! They tied it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. Often goaltenders today, they drop into
The Icebreakers got to be feeling good after evening the score here in the first.
Yeah, it's always about the next shift, right? And it's about the response to a goal against, and I think they've had a valiant response here. You've seen the impact as shifts go out there, and they're able to generate some momentum with some sustained pressure, and they find a way to put it in.
Here's a rocket of a shot. Can't get it to go. Huge steal in his own end. Hughes got it into offensive territory. Beautiful 360 with the puck. He's it up from the point. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Late goings of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Sales wins the draw at center. Here's a short pass to Pugh. From the point, they take control of it. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Rosen. Passes it in front. And that's stopped. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Icebreakers are going to be shorthanded as they are called for tripping.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for two.
Sales has it in their own end and puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go. Huge hit on the play.
Chow is trying to gut it out there, James. I mean, he looks injured. He's really laboring, but trying to put himself in a good position to get off the ice.
Grabs the puck. Oh, what a hip check on the old school variety. Beautiful. Look at this. Risky play with the paddle, but it works. Oh, glove save and a beauty.
Gordon's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter. Chow's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
Well, here we go. Big-time face-off in the offensive zone for this power play unit.
And they haven't made any mistakes, right, James? They're moving the puck. They're finding ways to attack the net. They just haven't put it in, and they're up against a tired...
Let me know if this is going to sign anything for you.
On the power play, they make it count.
Well, they use the advantage to gain the advantage and break the tie. That's perfect execution on the PP. That puck comes off his stick so fast, the goalie can't get a read on it. It's in the back of the net.
The Nighthawks are making the most of their opportunities here in this opening frame with the early lead.
Yeah, it's been back and forth play here, and they've competed. James, has been a good game, but now they get the go-ahead goal so they can play with more confidence.
First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Closing seconds of the first intermission, Sabalski, pounder, and here comes period number 2. Well, after an entertaining start to this one, period number 2 is now underway. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Icebreakers find themselves in a close game here, only trailing by 1. It could have been much worse because they didn't manage the puck at all. They didn't look connected either, James. They got to get talking if they want to shore that up and look to go the other direction.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Nighthawks are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Sales wins possession in the defensive zone. Solid hit on the play. Oh, and a smart heads-up play.
As a defender, you have to be aware of your opponent and the leverage of your stick, and he activates it perfectly to be able to stop this high-danger chance.
The Nighthawks play the puck from the back of the net. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. From the point, and that's wide of the net. Takes it at center. Quick shot, and there's the save. Slides it diagonally to Sales. Moves by the check. Scores, and we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. Oh, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
The Icebreakers have made this a whole new game in period number 2.
The difference in a close game is often the details, James, and this is a group that have worked hard, they've had good habits, and they find themselves tied.
Hughes got on the offensive end. To his teammate. Lays into the body on the play. Sends it in front. He scores! What a goal!
Well, it's hard to miss from this distance, but you got to get there, and you got to get the puck on your stick. He does a great job of getting in tight.
The Nighthawks are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
And they win that draw center. Slides the puck into the offensive zone.
Jatsuk's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Takes the shot. Oh, great save and a beauty on the play. Penalty coming up here. The Icebreakers are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
An untimely penalty to take here, James. You're trailing by 1, so you got to find a way to reset momentum. The PK is tasked with doing just that, getting that puck down the ice and getting them back to even strength.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. The Icebreakers played along the boards. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now.
Well, still time here. I mean, the power play's halfway over, but they have an opportunity here. Trying to get set up, get in. I mean, the toughest part of the power play. But it's about the urgency for me and the retrieval. They got to find ways to get pucks to net, and when it rebounds, they got to recover.
Sales slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone.
Chow's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Quick feed to Datsuk. The Nighthawks can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength. Denies him again!
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
And he slides it quickly to Hughes. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Moves it to Pugh. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Pugh. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Nighthawks have been handed 2 for interference.
Everyone's got a role on a team, James, and you got to find a way to execute in yours. And the PK unit has to get in the lanes. They got to find a way to kill this off with the 1-goal lead.
The Icebreakers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, it's time to be opportunistic on the power play here, James. You have an opportunity to get the equalizer. It all starts with the face-off, though. You want to get to your set spots right away and attack the net.
And it's a quick pass to Sales. Oh, what a hit pick. He got all of that. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
Rosen's moving the puck through his own zone. And the puck clears the zone. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. The Nighthawks will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Feeds it across. Scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. When you have speed and numbers off of the rush, you push your opponent back. Some sagging D that opens up space to move the puck either in front or shoot it, James. I just love the play off the rush here.
Here in the back half of this period, the Nighthawks have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. That's probably not what they were planning on the power play. They serve up a shorthanded goal. Scores! And they're cooking now.
Well, the opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
The Nighthawks continue to show no signs of slowing down here tonight.
Well, they keep filling the net, James. They fill it because they've got the puck on their stick. I mean, they've led Ozone possession time here, but they're doing something with it, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Shot! Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. The Icebreakers have it now. Picked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Slides the puck over. Drives to the sweet spot. And he's peeling off to regroup. Here's the chance to set up now. Hammers the one-timer. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence. And every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him. He's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice. And he is so gifted at the one-timer. It's all about his weight transfer and his timing, and he just nails and rocks this one home.
The Nighthawks probably don't want this period to end, given the way things have played out here tonight.
100% agree with you. They got the mojo. They're moving the puck. They've got a comfortable lead. The last thing they want to do is have an intermission that can pause and give their opponent some rest that they need.
Oh, rocked onto his own bench.
Well, he wasn't ready for that hit there, James. The only good thing about it, it's not the opposition's bench.
Grabs control of it at the point. Puck grab by Q. Slots up from the point. Moves the puck behind the net. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Grabs the puck. Oh, what a hit check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Well, this has been an absolute blowout to the first two periods as we get underway here in the third. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Icebreakers are behind after 2 periods, James, and it's no surprise here. They're not managing the puck. They're not transitioning, and if you give it away, you can't generate any offense.
Takes a shot with the stop.
Jordan's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
The Nighthawks are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Hammers it! And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Nagy's got the puck in his own zone. And he coughs it up with the pass. Handles the puck. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And a great save. Feeds it over. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Big save right there. Oh, what a hit there. There's a hit on the play. Sends it over. Moving with it here in the offensive end. He scores. And he's not done yet! Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it. Well, this is a really smart...
The sticks are taped, the jerseys are on, and there is no safety net. It is time to do it for real here in the EASHL. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Icebreakers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
Wilson's got it in the offensive zone. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. What a save by the Tendy there.
Well, he's exuding a ton of confidence, not sitting back in his neck, challenges and makes the save.
Breakaway. Puck sent over to Aegon. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. We got a whistle offside to call.
Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Nighthawks win the draw here in the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. And that's blocked. Aho stick handling in his own zone. Off a stick and they can't connect. Easily turned away with the glove. Takes the feed. Martinez carries the puck in his own zone. Takes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Scores! Talk about swing on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the draw. And he grabs the loose puck, and he's in all alone. And that goes straight over the net.
And I'm not sure he had full control of that puck, James, because it elevated in a hurry.
Quick pass to Aho. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Slides it to Aho. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Keeps it out, got a piece of it with the trapper.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Moves it on over to Nagy. The Nighthawks look to start the transition game. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that's a great hits-up play by Huber. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. And sends it just out of reach. Across the line, down the left wall. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Scores! All the 1T in full effect.
This is his wheelhouse. I mean, this is exactly where he wants the puck. You leave him open for a moment, and his teammates are going to find him. That's what happens here, and he executes like he always does.
The Nighthawks are on cruise control here in period number 1, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've got a 2-goal lead late in this first period. It's exactly the start they wanted to. They've been pressing all game, but they can't get complacent. They got to continue to push.
The Icebreakers are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
As they step